Hey guys, hello. Welcome back. Today we're doing a friendly Blitz Cup round between me and Eduardo. Best of luck. Apologies for the technical difficulties earlier if you've been watching. Yeah, here we go. Starts in 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, if you were watching Eduardo's stream, sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. Okay, new contest. Here we go. Starts in 1 minute. So we both participated in the Blitz Cup competition this year, and we were actually both eliminated in different rounds by the same very strong opponent, Tormax. He's an LGM. So, you know, we thought maybe we should face off against one another. Okay, so we're starting in 17 seconds. That's not very many seconds, so time to lock in. Oh, you can't see my screen. Forgot about that. Yeah, here we go. All right, good luck. You could buy a string S length n, choose an index, and flip the bit present and all other indices. You can perform the operation any number of times, but each index shows them once. Make them all 0. You don't have to minimize the number of operations. Okay. So each operation basically flips 1 bit and then flips everything else, right? So you have to flip all the 1s into 0s or flip all the 0s into 1s. And then if neither of those work, it's just impossible, right? So if neither of those is the right parity, I'm pretty sure it's just impossible. We have to output the indices, right? So 1s, if the number of 1s is odd, is even, then otherwise if this is odd, then I do the same for 0. I should have just opened this problem from here, right? So I have the test cases. Okay, failed, but 2, 0, 2. So I flip this one and flip this one. Looks like I didn't solve it, right? Wrong answer on test 1. Wait, why isn't that wrong on test 1? Wait, flip 0 and 2. Oh, oh man, the IDs need to be increased by 1. Okay, now let's check whether this is correct. So I flip the 1 and the 1, and then they both become 0s, and then Okay, now it's perfect. Nice. Whew. So yeah, also for those of you that are watching, well, that's all of you. For those of you that want to see Eduardo stream, he's also streaming this live right now as well. So the link to his video is in the description. Also, if you're watching this on the Codeforces site, both streams are just right here on the right. So let's do a bit of inception. Actually, no, I shouldn't be stream sniping. I shouldn't open his stream. But yeah, you can look at his stream on there. Yeah, you can even watch both side by side if you want for the full experience. Problem B. Oh, what? There aren't that many, bro. I just need to. I was thinking of data structures. I just need to implement it. Oh man, at least I realized the constraints aren't very big. Eventually, you know. It's possible that AJ equals AK. Okay. Oh no, I don't actually need this line at all. Oh, he beat me to it. All right. He gets B. Well played. Okay. Yeah, so if you're not aware how this format works, this means I'm losing. Problem A is worth 2 points, problem B is worth 3. Wait, how long do I have? 40 seconds. Then 4, and then 6, 8, 10, so they increase in 2s. But so the harder problems are worth more. Which makes sense, honestly. I wonder who came up with this format. You know? Seems to make sense how they came up with it. But yeah, it's actually quite neat so that you can't have any draws because only one of the problems is only problem B is worth an odd number of points, and so draws don't exist in this format. It's win or lose. But no, the real win is the friends we make along the way. Okay, problem C is about to start. Possibly. Oh god. I think the first paragraph's done. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. Sure. This is kind of okay. I'm gonna just put this on the side so I can see one. What the hell is this diagram? Take a look at this. Okay. I just wanted you to see that. Okay. So we're gonna start. Oh, n is up to 10? Oh, n is the power of 10. Okay. The next line contains this many numbers. So we're going to go through all the nodes from 2 to the n minus 1 down to 1. And we're going to make sure that they're aligned, right? So we need to take 2 times this and 2 times this plus 1. Why am I printing 2 numbers? 2. 2 to the 2, 4. 6. What the hell? I'm inputting from 2 to 2 to the n plus 1 minus 1, which should be exactly the number I need, right? That's just 2 to the n. 2 times 2 to the n should be 8. What? N is 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. What? Okay. So 5, 8. What the hell is 8? What the hell is 8? Where did 8 come from? Oh, you add them up. 5, 8, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4. That's 1 and 1. And we've added 1 here and 1 here. So now it's 6, 4, right? Why is it 5, 8? Oh, it should be 6 plus 2, 5 plus, yeah, 5, 8. So that's 3. That's an extra 3. Oh my goodness. So many bugs. How have I got so many bugs in the same program? What? Am I still I'm still printing something else. This is so messy. I've got so many prints just everywhere. That looks good. Okay. Wow. I should really stop doing Blitz. It's leading me to submit code too many times when it's wrong. I think there should be like some maximum frequency, or like I should be forcing myself to do normal problems without time constraints more often than I do Blitz, because I haven't been doing other practice recently. So I've just been doing Blitz, and I've gone from being careful to just submitting everything, which might honestly be the optimal strat, but I think being careful is definitely useful. Okay, let's prepare for problem B. You're gonna function. What? Oh, no way. That's code? Oh, it's a programmatic function. Okay. For n, end. Adds 1 to x. Okay. So each for loop has a corresponding, like, each block of text of code has a corresponding like increment amount, and then each for loop just adds them all together and multiplies by something. So we need to block this code and then figure out if anytime we go over, we just stop. 4, 0 is not possible, right? Yeah, so we can't cancel anything. Okay. Is this correct? I'm hoping this is correct. They never need to read lines. Oh, wait, no, let's just do... Well, -1 actually just means +1. I don't know, I'm just encoding this. All right, so now we have to go through and match these blocks. Wait, how long is this program? 10 to the 5, okay. We've got to find ranges of this program that are blocks. We actually just got to find where everything matches up. And then take the size of the blocks and do some kind of, and go through them based on size, in order of size. Or just right to left works. Honestly, right to left works. So yeah, so I go through them right to left. I have like this, the ends of blocks in a stack. And then I have another stack of just stuff happening on the lower layer, and then I just pop from that other stack and add it to my children. Okay, so I'm gonna have children, child stack, end stack. Okay, M. Else, this is the start of a for loop, so I mean end stack. Jeez, subscriber notification was loud. While, thank you though. While okay, so I've got my children, I've got my end. All right, perfect. So now I go through them again in reverse order. Oh, I might as well just go through them in this order, right? This is the value that this block of code ends up adding. And it might overflow and the maximum value we care about is this 2 to the 32 minus 1. I'm just going to do it in longs anyway. Even though we don't really need that. 2 to the 32 minus 1. Okay. Actually, let's just do 2 to the 32 and see if it's greater or equal to. So I don't think I even need trillion. I don't need this. Pretty sure I don't need this. And then wait, what are we multiplying by? Up to 100. So actually this won't overflow, so I can even multiply it. Add val I multiply by vi. And now if add val I is greater than or equal to max val, I can print. Wait, what did I just do? Did I just launch VSCode update? I just launched an update. What did I just do? Come on, not now. Please. 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 Yeah, I don't know what I clicked, but I clicked something. Okay, it seems to be working again. I don't need release notes, thanks. Thank you. Okay. We say there's an overflow. Because the return value will also definitely be overflowed in this case. And otherwise, we just keep going, and at the end, we go through, and we go wow. Bang! Let's go. Yeah, okay. I was worried for a second there about that VSCode update, but I don't think it was a big update. Yeah. Okay, we're on to problem E. We're on to problem E. Oh, yeah. Eduardo's been trying D a lot. Okay, we've got 12 minutes, so E will probably be the last problem. But I'm not certain. We'll see. Based on the pace we've been going at, D just took a while, so we probably won't do F, but you never know. Some of these problems can end up being quite fast. They're all random samples. Okay, let's go. Problem E. It's a tree problem. What? can consist of only one vertex. Excuse me? What do you mean it can consist of only one vertex? Maximum gasoline. Okay, so just for any pair of nodes? Okay, it's like two DFSs basically. So we've got two trees. We've got one tree. We've got to perform a depth first search. So basically, we want to find the path between two nodes where the sum of values on every path. Oh wait, but we can't run out of gasoline either, right? So the direction of this path does matter. So, okay. So let's do one DFS where we compute the answer to this problem only with, we have an arbitrary route, and only with paths going up from leaves, like paths where you're moving up to your parent in each step. And then we do another DFS where we just keep this going with all the other nodes, basically. Let's just dive into it. So we have three numbers initially, and then edges. Ten to nine, 10 to 9, all right. DFS up from a node. Oh, we also have to remember which child we're coming from. Oh, that's really annoying. That is really annoying. We have to remember which child we're coming from, right? So that we can then go back down in the correct direction, in a different direction. We can't go back the same way. Honestly, that's fine. We just store it in the child. Like that is fine. That is fine. Okay, there's probably a clean. I need to figure out the clean way of implementing this, but I just want to dive into it, honestly. So this computes the answer in the node itself, and then we need to pull that up. So we need to in the child itself, and then we need to add answer up. So let's start it off with just however much we can buy at that node, because we can just go from the node to itself. And answer up child is enough to cover the any child and cost. It's enough to cover the cost. Then oh, maybe this is the play. I think this is the play. I store the two best answers. Oh, that's it. This is ugly. This is ugly. I'm not going to finish implementing it that way. Okay, I'll just do it the way I was doing it, just with a single number. Okay, here we go. All right, now we've done DFS up. Now we do DFS down. I'm just going to use the log factor at this point. Oh, I should have just done this up there, man. What the hell am I doing? What am I doing? I've done this very badly. I'm also running out of time very quickly. What do I do here? I need to return the best one, so I need to DFS down. DFS down child is max DFS down child, and the DFS value of buffering max of that, and DFS down node plus, wait, initially I need to set this to answer up, and then this should be answer plus what? Plus 3, why not? Plus the extra, oh, we need to do the same check as well, don't we? Wait, what? We need to do the same check if and else if it is that one, then I just need to do, wait, no, this is the wrong thing. I need to be doing, instead of this, I should be doing answer 0, right? And then here I should do answers 1, the second best one. It's over. Okay, this is messy implementation. I had like some bugs to fix, and yeah. E was not solved. Okay, Eduardo submitted E 5 times. So maybe possibly he finished the I assume he finished the implementation. Maybe I chose like a bad route to do this, but yeah, well, I guess well done to him for like getting onto that. Yeah, that's the end of the round. I did fairly well. I'm happy with that, although we didn't get through problem E, either of us. But some of them were a bit more implementation. Like, what was D? Actually, D wasn't too bad. It just looked scary because it had code in the problem. If any of you watching the Blitz Cup finals themselves, one of the rounds that I was commentating on, actually, it was a round between Umnik and I think Geothermal. I'm pretty sure. And they had a problem that was just like parse this code and write like a compiler for templates or something like that, which is just hilarious as a problem in one of these contests, because I think honestly a reasonable strategy there might just be to relax and wait for the next problem. Yeah. Okay, exciting news. So we might be doing a call with Eduardo to discuss the problems. Well, let's go in for a little close up, a dramatic effect. So we might be doing a call with Eduardo. Again, check out his stream as well on the other side of things. See how he fared. That's also ongoing right now on the CF page. If you just go to the home page, it should. I assume it's still live. But I'll just set up the call now and get back to you. need the pro setup for the meeting. Yeah. So I'm trying to get the meeting going. While that's happening, I'm also going to get up this so you guys can see what I'm writing as well. So this is what I was drawing during the competition. Yeah, not a lot. I think this is problems D, like the one with the for loops and ends and stuff. This is the tree. 1 second. Oh, someone's in the waiting room. This should be. Oh man. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah, I can hear you quite well actually.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, you can't see me very well. There's like some light behind me.
Yeah. I also don't know what happened to my I can't turn on my camera, but wait
Oh,
a
all
minute.
right. No worries. Yeah, I assume you have it connected to your stream setup, right?
What?
Do you have your camera connected to your stream
Yeah.
setup right now? So maybe you can't use it for this as well.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I can join with my cell phone. Wait a minute.
Oh, up to you. However's easiest. I've got time. I delayed the start of the round by like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So
no problem.
Take all the time you need.
Okay. Well, I just hold it with my hand.
You're still live? Are you still live as well?
I know. You are too?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa. Hey.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, it's kind of sideways on my screen though, but oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Wait. Now?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Well, one problem is I don't know if I can see the chat. But yeah, anyway.
Oh yeah, there's a chat. Thank you for reminding me as well.
It was a great match.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well played. I saw you doing a lot of submissions for D and E.
Yeah. I had I coded D on Python because I didn't know how the syntax of getting a line of input, which I now realized it was useless. Like if you just scan a 4, then you scan another number. But yeah, I tried to do it in Python and it got runtime. I don't know why.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was also gonna do the line thing. Then I realized I just wanted to do it a different way, but I wrote get line and I was like, is this the correct syntax?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I just realized I'm not. Okay, I'm not on the meet on the stream. Just
Oh, right.
wait.
I mean, feel free to join on like both devices, and yeah, that works. I'm going to close the curtain as well, so there's not like a shaft of light directly behind me. Which way is the light coming from? There we go. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me about the chat. There are some people saying things in the chat, in my chat at least. But yeah,
Yeah.
before I read that, hope you're doing well. We haven't actually spoken over video. We haven't spoken like face to face since like IOI 22, right? 23, 23.
2023, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I remember I was purple back then in Codeforces, and I saw your handle and you were red, and I said, "Oh, I wish I were red." No, it's
Well,
kind of opposite, but
yeah, roles are reversed now, I guess. I'm no longer GM, and you are. So yeah, we've come a long way since then.
there you go. I think now my turn. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a little bit of echo for some reason.
It's difficult to handle both.
Wait, that's not
Okay.
me, is it?
Actually, good.
Okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah, this is for
Right.
for those of you watching. This is like one of my first times trying to like connect interface stuff like this, like
Yeah, me too.
the stream and the call and the coding and everything.
Yeah. It what really screwed me is the camera, so I had to put both devices, and so I think now my stream is they're all hearing well. So yeah. Did you try Problem Me at all, or did you just say, okay, I already won, I won't be doing it?
No, I was trying to solve it, but I was implementing it, possibly making some questionable implementation choices just so I could like finish on time, but it just got a bit too messy, and I was like at least 5 minutes away, I think, including if you like account for bugs and stuff.
But you had like a correct idea.
I hope so. Was it? Were you doing 2 DFSs?
No, but like I was doing like sort of a minimum spanning tree thing, but I think that's incorrect. Like I submitted and that was 1-7. But I think that if you, instead of sorting the edges, you do like a priority queue of the components and you sort by that, I think that is correct. Like I saw many problems with that pattern.
All right, wait, problem E, right? The final one.
It may be just two. Like I'm not using the tree structure at all, so it might actually be wrong.
Yeah, I don't actually know what you mean, so I'm hoping I didn't like completely misunderstand the problem because it has happened before. So, wait, let me. I mean,
yeah.
Should I pull up a whiteboard or should we just talk about it? It might just be easier to talk about it initially. I'll pull up the whiteboard anyway.
Actually, I don't know if it's correct, so I don't know if it's worth to discuss my idea because I really doubt it. I can try to like maybe make a proof in the air, but you can tell your idea if you want.
So 1 second. Yeah. So the problem is you're given a tree with node values and then weights on the edges, right? And the weights on the edges are travel costs.
Yeah.
And then the node values are how much gas you get in the node.
Yeah.
And then you want to find the single best path in this tree. Best meaning like you get the most gas at the end. So if you took like this path here, you'd get like 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 7 minus 2, 7, and 3.
If you're writing, I can't see it. Like, I can only see like the page.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, right. You can. Sorry, this has happened before. I'm going to share the screen instead.
Okay. Now I can see.
Yeah. Is this so? In this case, this path has like 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 7 minus 2, 7, and 3, right?
Yeah.
And also, you have to not run out along the way.
Yeah.
So what I was doing was essentially, if you're building these paths up step by step, if you know that a path ends at a certain node, a few paths end at a certain node, you can kind of say that one is like strictly better than another. If they both come from the same direction, then you just prefer one that you don't really care what else happened in that direction, other than like which direction it came from and how much gas it has now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was trying to, at least. I don't know if this is working because I was quite rushed, but I was trying to do one DFS where I do this and like pull all the answers up towards the root. And by the end of this DFS, I wanted each node to contain the answer of like, what is the best path that starts below and just goes only up and ends in this node. And then the next DFS. Sorry?
Like that's the first part, and you need. Oh, that's it, right? No, like you need to merge two paths somehow, right?
Oh, I didn't think of it that way. No, you can't merge two paths because like the direction of travel matters. Like because on each step of the path, you're making sure you're not running out of gas. So I was going to do a second DFS where like I start from every node. Now for every node, for like this node, for example, let me delete this. For every node now, I've got the answer of that answer, like everything below me, ending in this node, the best path. And now I'm gonna start DFSing down to my children to give them so like to continue the path by moving only down now instead of up.
Yeah, but you have to be careful to not repeat nodes, right?
Yeah, you have to make sure that in the initial step you don't go in the same direction you just came from. So there's some nuance there.
So you have to, like for every child, you evaluate the path going up from that child, right?
Yeah, like you find, I think it's sufficient to like, if you just wait, what just happened? If you just go through all your children, like for this node, if you just go through all your children and like take the child that's the best child, basically, that makes it to this node, and then like push it down to all the other children, and then take the second best one and push it down to this node, or something like that.
That's what I was about to say.
But it was like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think the intended solution is this complicated. Like, it should be like an 1800 problem or 2000 maybe. So I would think there's an easier solution, but yeah, yours seems correct.
Yeah, maybe there's an easier one. I don't know. Like this technique exists in like this double DFS technique exists like fairly often, but this problem specifically, I feel like it's slightly more complicated to implement. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess it also just like threw a bit of a spanner into the works for the Blitz because maybe you would have had a chance to solve it otherwise in time.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe the duration is really small, really short. But yeah, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now I was just reminding my own solution.
Yeah, I'd be happy to hear that actually, or like your thoughts
Well,
for the other problems as well.
okay, I can try to tell it to you, and you tell me if you can spot the mistake or if it is correct. Okay, I'll just also share the entire screen. Tell me if you can see now.
Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, wait, let me try and get that up. Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay,
also,
no.
I've got people saying stuff in my chat, but I'll get back to you. I'll get back to them. Anyone that says stuff in the chat, I'll read that after this discussion, just so we can get through this.
Oh yeah, me too. Sorry for not really reading the chat. I'm out of devices here. I used to read the chat with my phone, but now the phone is on the meet. So sorry for not seeing the chat. I will be also seeing it after this discussion. So yeah, what I thought was like if you had like a node which all its outgoing edges are, obviously you can do anything, right?
Yeah, because you can't even make it in like the only thing you can do is just take the node value, but you're trapped.
Okay, so what I thought is like if you go from smallest to largest, if you encounter some node like this, you just stop visiting. But if you had like a node which you can go, and the neighbor is like greater than or equal to him, you like merge them. Like it's best to merge, right?
So you're merging. Did you say in increasing order of edge value or node value?
No, actually.
Node value.
Yeah, but like in this case, I like suppose there are other things. In this case, first I will merge these two, and now we have a node of gasoline 9 because it's always better. What I don't know, what I'm not so sure about is what happens if this was actually like in this case, like I have a node and an edge which I can use, but the neighbor is smaller. Now, instead of having an 8 node, I would be having a 5 node. So that maybe that might not be convenient, but you might have something here really big, so you might want to merge. So yeah, actually, I'm not sure about the solution. Like if you never merge smallest, then this path you are not actually evaluating. But sometimes you have to merge the smallest. So yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it later. I'll try to get a correct solution.
Oh, right. Yeah. So it seems like if you're at a node, when you're merging the 8 with the 3, that would decrease the amount of gasoline you've got, which sounds like you don't really want to do it. But then it might be that you're just using the 3, which is like a decrease, to just bridge a gap between two big ones.
Yeah.
So it might be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then maybe the merge strategy might not work in that case. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Like maybe I think what you can do is like do the good merges, like the ones that strictly increase you, and then you have a tree, and like for every node, like you have a strong invariant here that's visiting any neighbor. Like the neighbor is smaller than this weight always, but I don't know if that helps.
Oh, but also like the merges being strictly positive are relative, right? But like for example, merging the 3 and the 8 is positive for the 3, but not for the 8.
Yeah.
So I guess you could do all the merges that are like positive for both nodes, in the sense that like both weights are both weights are bigger than the edge weight.
Yeah, but again, you're not using this path, so you should be. Maybe there's another way. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah. Again, I'll think about it later, and I'll see what I come up with.
I've got someone saying
maybe
in the chat saying the drawing looks like a prehistoric bug. The top one, maybe it looks kind of like
yeah, maybe this one.
you know in SpongeBob there's like the little green guy. I don't know what it's called.
Plankton.
Sorry? Plankton.
It's called Plankton, yeah.
Ah, yes.
I can rotate it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the other problems I think were all really straightforward. Maybe. Oh, C. Did you do a DP on C, the binary tree one?
Possibly. I guess it's sort of a DP. What even is a DP? If you think about it philosophically, because I wasn't thinking about it like as a dynamic programming algorithm, but it basically was. I did so
Yeah. You what?
1 second.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just might share again.
Okay.
So again, for this one, we had a tree. This one was a binary tree, and we had to figure out for each edge had a weight basically, and we had to increase some of the weights so that the total values that we added to all the weights were minimal, and every path to the leaves had the same sum. So here, I realized that like since every path to the leaves has to have the same sum, like if you just start from the bottom, let's say this edge is 3 and this edge is 7, like whatever this sum is, we need to equalize these two. So I just need to make this edge I need to bring this up to 7. So this is now 7. And then same with like if this was 3 and this is 5, again I need to make this 5 to make these equal, because these two parts need to be equal.
Yeah.
And so all these pairs of edges will now be the same. So we can now kind of perform those additions and now ignore everything below this level. We don't ignore everything. We know that now below this node there's a 7 in any direction. So whatever edge weight we have here, let's say it's 5, we basically view this as like 5 plus 7 later. And then if this is 2, this is like 2 plus 5 later. Wait, can you see this? You can see this. Okay. I was hoping I didn't like share it wrong again. So that means like this is 12, this is 7. So again, we do the same thing here by equalizing this and adding 5 more here to increase this to a 12. So it's kind of going through the tree bottom up and making pairs of edges in the binary tree equal while like accumulating the sums in the subtrees.
Yeah, I tried another wrong thing before, and I was trying to code that, and I just saw you got the problem. So yeah, I think that's the same as I was coding.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I guess this is probably the only way you can do this. But what was I going to say about these problems? Yeah, I was scared initially by D because it had code in it. But it ended up being not as scary in terms of like parsing code and stuff, except for the reading lines.
Yeah, I think the only like maybe hard part was like handling well the recursion of the force. But yeah, it was just like any parsing problem. So yeah, that's the one I submitted and got runtime on 7. But yeah, just parse the code and do well the recursion and like multiply the number, like the answer for this 4 or the bigger one for the father, right? Like you do the tree.
Yeah, you've got like a tree of like blocks of code, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. I think I implemented that fairly well. Actually, I'm quite happy with what I did in the end, because initially I was like, I knew the idea, but I was possibly this is a problem that I could very well have ended up with like lots more code than necessary, but I don't think I did. Yeah. But were you actually planning to store it as did you store it as a tree structure? Or?
No, not actually. I don't know if you can see my screen right now.
Oh, 1 second.
Wait, actually.
I can see it in theory. I'm just trying to get it up on my screen. Okay. Yes.
So, here. This was my code.
Yeah.
It was actually like this. Like I said, I did it on Python because of the line things. And just to maintain like an invariant of like, I'm always in this recursion, I have a 4. I just added a 4 and then end.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah.
And then it was like just this recursion. Like, yeah, like you're guaranteed to start with 4. Then the number of iterations is the amount of times you have to multiply the answer of this 4. So it's more. And then you just like read it. And while I'm not seeing an end, like while it's add, just add 1 to the answer. If I see an end, just do the multiplier and handle the overflow and return the answer. Then if you encounter another 4, you add the answer of that 4, like in the recursion. You handle the overflow again, and it will repeat the while. So we will look for adds, then ends, then 4, and just that.
Hmm. How are you going through like the?
This is actually unnecessary, but yeah. Like I have a global variable p, which is like the position of the array I'm looking for. So in the end, p will be equal to the size of the array.
Oh wait, I thought I understood, but I actually don't. So I don't see like how you're going through for each for all the other loops without timing out in a sense. Like how are you going through the lines one by one? Because that would be too slow. But I don't think you are. It doesn't look like you are.
Like in this, like I have like the variable p that only increases by 1.
Oh, it's recursive, and you're just like when you see another for loop, you just recursively call the function that solves the other for loop, and then
Yes.
oh, okay, that's quite neat actually. That's quite clean. That makes sense. Yeah, I did it like non-recursively with stacks and stuff. So to be fair, actually, I said that I thought I implemented it like optimally. Maybe it wasn't optimal. Maybe this is better.
I think my runtime might actually be a recursion limit in Python, because when testing, I had like a test case, like for some reason it looked forever, and when it repeated more than 992 times, it exceeded the maximum depth of the recursion.
Oh,
So when
that's
the while, I got runtime, so it might be the recursion limit.
that's probably bound to be it. Actually, I'm sure they'll have like one test case where it's just like 10 to the 5 fours.
Well, how many? That's my doubt actually. That like how many fours can you have? Oh, you can have 10 to the 5.
Yeah, I think recursion limit's like 1,000 or something. But maybe if you fix that, it might actually be correct, which would be a shame.
Like, hang on, I will ask Gemini to translate this into. I actually asked ChatGPT. I will ask it to translate to C++ in order to see if it is correct. And with that doubt.
You can also set a recursion limit with one line in Python. I think I don't know what the line is, but it's like something just like set recursion limit.
I mean, yeah, but it may be too slow because of 10 to the 5.
Oh, I don't know. Surely not. I feel like it should be okay, but that's just me. I've never really used Python for competitive programming, so well, not never really. I've never used Python for competitive programming.
Yeah, I use it sometimes, and these things like I know it also has like a limit of the number of digits you can have in a number. So yeah, those little things are annoying for competitive programming. But
Let me see the chat for 1 second while they're doing that. Someone says use excalidraw.com. Might check that out. I don't know if I've seen that. I've heard of that. Let's try it out maybe. Erekle kartoli. Ki kartoli or yes, I am Georgian. For those of you asking, did you guys meet at IOI 23? Yes. We met in Hungary.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, I didn't test it locally, which is bad. Okay, so apparently this doesn't exist.
Competitive program is struggling to use Python.
Import. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. I assumed. Okay. Yeah, no, it might be. Let's see.
What was wrong with set recursion limit?
I was importing the wrong library.
Oh.
Okay. Still wrong. Oh, I'm encoding with one hand because in the other I had.
Oh, you're holding your phone. Oh, appreciate it. I'd have to hold it for you, but I don't think I can do that.
Okay. I somehow broke. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now it's okay. Oh, I can actually just put it here.
That's a very weird status verdict.
Why? I mean, it might be because of this, but it's weird that it allocates memory.
Yeah, I guess it. Does Python use? I assume Python uses a stack for recursion that it just allocates at the start, or I mean, 10⁶. That's like 4. No, that shouldn't be that much.
Well, with 10⁵, it's using only that many. Oh, I actually, it's using 9,000 kilobytes only. Which,
Yeah, 9 MB.
yeah,
Okay, 10 MB.
yeah, that's weird. But I think I got this error previously. It was the problem was actually the Python version for some reason. I'll see if that's the case here. Okay, runtime. It might be the same as before. Let's see. Oh,
Literally Python version.
yeah,
What?
that's weird. Let me. I don't know what's wrong with that, but I'll try without the recursion limit. Yeah, Python is weird. For some reason, PyPy give runtime. Okay, yeah, it's the recursion limit and the language.
Okay. If only you had like some kind of extension that just tries all like possible recursion limits in all the versions of Python and just submits all of them. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to do this properly.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, maybe it was a bad idea to do it on Python.
No, I'm sure if you keep going, then if you like train for next year using Python, I'm sure it'll pay off because Python's just faster for some problems.
Yeah.
There's a question in the chat saying, can you use documentation for a language? I'm pretty sure you can't actually look anything up during the contest. Also, Eduardo, someone said that your camera is not visible in your stream.
Yeah, I'm seeing the same message, but like, okay, let me. I can see the camera. Maybe they're talking about the. Oh yeah, it's frozen. I don't know what happened.
It also just disappeared on my stream, but I'm sure that's like that. That's fine.
No, yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I know it.
Yeah, the camera's frozen. So yeah, documentation for language. I'm pretty sure you aren't allowed to use that. At least that's what I've been going by. Let me pull up the rules. Might as well. Here are the rules. Match rules, cup rules. Participants are not allowed to use any help from anyone else, use any online or offline resources, use pre-written code apart from the template, use AI help. Exception, translate the statements to another human language. So you can use AI to translate the statement to another language, but you can't. It seems like you can't use anything on any online resources, basically, in the official rounds. I assume if it's a friendly, like you can just agree to different rules, but.
Okay, I think I fixed the camera issue.
Okay, nice. Yeah, no templates in IOI either. You can't do that. You get a machine that's in on-site competitions like IOI and ICPC. You get a machine that's like pre-configured to a certain virtual machine image, and then so the compute you can't even set any. You can't do anything to the machine basically. Like even if you want to change the font color in VSCode or something, you have to do that once the competition started.
Yeah. My chat is asking me what is this file. It's this, like the first part is the template, and then it's like a personal notebook for like stuff. Like here I have like C++ stuff. Yeah, it's just like a notebook, like a team notebook, but for me, it's mostly for Codeforces to like copy paste easily. So yeah, then I have some algorithms. Again, they're easy algorithms just to copy paste. This is the factorials, the inverse factorials. So yeah, and then yeah, if you're asking because of the name, like why the name, just look it up yourself. It's like a joke in Spanish. You don't want to know it.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. I mean, I can't promise I won't look it up later, but. What do you think of the format as a whole, like the Blitz Cup format?
Wait. Okay. I think it's really fun to like. For me, it's really fun to compete, and I don't know to the viewers if it's also fun, but I think the main difference with like normal contests is that it's all like really fast, and it's really exciting to watch also. Like I remember watching the finals, the Blitz finals. It was actually really interesting compared to like the normal contest when you like see, you maybe are seeing the screens, but you see them like 1 hour typing the same problem. It's not so fun. But now they are competing for the same problem in like 5 minutes. It's more. I think it's a lot of more fun to watch.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that attracts people to watch a sport is how obviously like how easy to watch it is or how fun to watch it is, and like competitive
Yeah,
programming I think is famously difficult to watch. Or like you can't really tell what the competitors are thinking, what they're doing as much. But yeah, I think this format makes that a bit easier and a bit more fun.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think the only bad thing would be that problems maybe not so interesting because they should be easy. But yeah, that's something you had to take into account in order to do this format. But yeah,
Yeah, I guess we're sacrificing like difficulty for
for entertainment.
yeah,
Yeah,
entertainment. I was actually
yeah, but
choosing what to put the stream down as. I was choosing between entertainment and education. And I think usually I put education, but for Blitz Cup I put entertainment because I think
yeah.
that's what it is.
Well, but the part where you're explaining the problem, that's really educated, mostly for beginners too. I used to put like science and technology because I think I saw tourists put science and technology, and then I just copied him
Ah,
on the tags.
didn't know that was an option.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. All right. So I've got to go, but it was a
yeah, yeah,
great match. Pleasure to face you. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
yeah. It was really fun. It was nice to meet you too after a long time. So yeah, thanks for the match and the stream. It was really fun.
Yeah. Likewise. See you around. See you online. Thanks for the
Great.
chat. Okay, that's it. Let me just take a look at the chat. What's going on in here? Can you share the problem link of D? Problem D, cache overflow. If you just look this up online, it should come up with the problem link. It's educational round. It's 1175B. I don't have access to chat at the moment on this device, but just if you just type in this code, that should be it. Here are the problem names in case you want to do that as well. I'll just look at the other comments and then. Yeah, you can't actually. I also can't actually submit these problems directly from this interface anymore because the contest is over. But I can just look them up and submit. Goodbye to whoever in the chat is leaving. the other question I had was, can you duel with Teja Smart? I don't know if I can if his peak is IM, but if he's currently expert, which is what you said, I would be happy to. But I think the system at the moment is configured only to allow GMs to duel. I can try and figure that out for you. If it's possible, I would be happy to. But I think at the moment it's GMs and above. Well, I qualify as like an ex-GM. And I think that's all the questions I can see in the chat. So, all right, it's enough talking for one day. Very happy with how it went, but we'll get back to it another time. Maybe face Eduardo another time, and I'll probably be facing another friend of mine. Look out for the stream notification in the coming days. So keep an eye out. This should be another big one, an exciting one. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.